Our son Lee was diagnosed with Crohn's disease when he was 15. He battled the disease for 26 years with multiple surgeries and chronic pain. He was diagnosed with colorectal cancer, and after a year-long battle, he passed away. Last year, when we told Lee's story, we were amazed by how it touched so many people. The response was overwhelming, but there are so many stories. Not just our stories. There are so many Canadian families that go through this. Everyone handles it differently, but you have to stick together. You understand what the other one is going through. We feel the pain.
You guys spoke really well, and you had so much fun.
Evan is an incredible little boy. He reminds me so much of Lee at that age. He's smart, he's positive. When I hear what Evan's been through, he was diagnosed at 5 years of age. It just breaks my heart. You're one amazing kid, Evan.
Evan is definitely very brave. I've watched Evan go through 5 colonoscopies and not complain. I've watched Evan walk around Sick Kids Hospital attached to an IV pole. I've watched Evan lying on his bed, curled up in a ball, and quietly crying to himself. And there's nothing more difficult than watching your child suffer.
My stomach would just hurt so much. I was in so much pain.
And you know that that pain is so deep inside that there's so little that I can do physically to take it away. It's like a fire burning inside. He was in nursery school and he started to bleed. He was always having chronic diarrhea, and one day the nursery school teacher called me in an absolute panic. She said, "Lana, I was in the bathroom with Evan to help him."
Whenever I'd go to the washroom, the toilet bowl would be red, and my teacher and my mom would just be wondering what is happening to this kid. And it was just a really hard time for me.
You know, a parent worries about their child, but here was a child worrying about their mother. And when Evan was diagnosed, I saw the pain in my parents' face.
You never know who can be next in line, who could be stricken with this disease. The pain never goes away.
My mother was with us when Evan had his first colonoscopy. And the specialist said there were ulcers as far up as I could scope. And my mother kept saying, "I'm so sorry, Lana, it's my fault." I think a lot of people have the impression that these diseases are just a nuisance. But they don't realize that it impacts every aspect of your life.
The hardest part of living with colitis is probably just trying to live that everyday life. Sometimes I have accidents, so I haven't been able to play sports. It makes me sad. It makes me feel lonely that everyone else could do stuff that they want and I really can't.
Evan, like all the other kids that are afflicted with these diseases, just wants to be a normal, healthy kid. He just wants a chance.
I'll tell you a fact, 160 Canadians get this disease. But it's so important to donate because every dollar counts. Even if you donate $1, $20, $40, $50, $100, it makes such a big difference to everyone who has Crohn's and colitis, and make such a difference in their lives if they could get into remission and live a normal life.